Welcome to the channel, and if you've been here before, then welcome back. You might have thought the close range meta might have been getting a little bit stale, but just in time to save the day, we've got a new shotgun blasting its way into the fold. And that shotgun is the Spaz 12. I mean, it's not the Spaz 12, it's the Reclaimer 18, but it pretty much is the Spaz 12. It's just enough difference that really it's the same, but they're not going to get sued for trademark. It's like a cheapo rip-off supermarket version of your favourite branded crisps. It's not the same thing, but really it's the same thing. So a quick video today looking at the challenges to unlock it. Is it any good in multiplayer? Is it any good in Warzone? And then finally leaving you with some builds to get along and have a go with. So first up, how do we unlock it? We're going to head over to the Battle Pass and take a look at Sector 23. Previously classified, it's now open. There are 5 challenges in total. You've got to complete the first 4 to be able to unlock the 5th challenge. And they're really easy to do, so you shouldn't have too much trouble getting these done, fortunately. So the first challenge is just getting 10 operator kills. You'll obviously get that while we're doing the rest of the kills. Don't even worry about it. Challenge 2, get 10 operator kills using hipfire shotguns. It's just as straightforward as it says. Grab a shotgun, use hipfire. One thing I will say here is I was using Lockwood 680 originally and it wasn't tracking. I don't know why. I switched to the Riveter because that's a recommended shotgun. So just be wary of that one. Challenge 3, get 5 operator kills while aiming down sights with a shotgun. He's spotting a bit of a theme here. And challenge 4, get 7 kills in tac stance with shotguns. Not too bad at all. And then finally, just to wrap it all up and get the gun unlocked, we're going for headshots, and it's only 5. So honestly, this has got to be one of the easiest challenges we've ever been given in the game. So while it looks cool, we don't really care too much about how it looks. We want to know how it handles. And the verdict is, it's good. I've come up with a couple of builds for tac stance and normal aim down sights, depending on how you want to use the gun. But yeah, in multiplayer, this thing can one-shot kill to the head, but reliably 2-shot kills, no dramas. And whereas that sometimes doesn't transfer over to Warzone, like the thing gets nerfed into the ground in terms of the damage or the handling, whatever, you'll be happy to know it's the same. So the only thing you've got to contend with Warzone, obviously, 3 plates, 300 damage as opposed to 150, but it'll reliably 2-shot kill if you get body shots or a headshot within about 10, 11 meters, something like that. But if somebody's not on max health, I was getting 1-shot kills with this thing. So yeah, it's definitely something to try. You might hear it is going to be, you know, the new meta, the new thing, the new most overpowered short-range weapon. What I will say is it does take a little bit of skill to use. Yes, there are going to be those occasions where you get your 1-shot down and even, you know, some potato with a controller can just panic, get the shot off and kill somebody. That might happen to you, unfortunately. But a lot of the time, to reliably get the kills and not die, especially in Warzone, you're going to need to be finessing in and out to get the shots off, in and out behind cover. So I think the mid to higher level skilled players are absolutely going to have a load of fun with this thing in particular. So for completing the challenges, I've got a really good tip for you. If you've got to Sector 4 on the Battle Pass, head over there and get this unlocked here, this Microbial Vandal build for the Riveter shotgun. Let's have a look at this. Here's the build. So you can build it yourself if you've not got this unlocked. But I used this, it was really, really good. Another trick for when you're doing the challenges with the shotguns, tac sprint is not the best because sometimes these guns haven't got the best sprint to fire speed from tac sprint. So if you fit the all-terrain boots, this significantly increases your movement speed but disables your tac sprint. You almost have like a half-speed tac sprint, like permanently. That's my top tip. On to the builds then. So I've come up with 2 builds. We've got a tac stance build. So I've talked about this one in previous videos, but tac stance is really useful in circumstances where the visibility is hard. It's hard to track your targets, especially on mouse and keyboard. Here you go. All these attachments are built around maximum tac stance. And because you've got the no stock on there, it has ridiculous aim down sight speed. This shotgun has fantastic mobility, can I just say. Really good. So looking at our aim down sight build, we've got the Bryson choke here combined with the barrel that give it a tighter pellet spread and a little bit more range when you're shooting. So if you have a quick look at that, what that looks like. As you can see, aim down sight, really, really tight, reliably. Nice. Reliably tight pellet spread. So you're going to be able to accurately hit those targets. The way the gun works is by default it's a semi-auto shotgun, so it's like pump action mode. If you hit B or whatever your alternate fire button is, it turns it to like semi-auto. But what I will say, this accuracy here, this pellet spread, that's with the pump action mode only. So if you're in a pump action mode, yeah, nice and tight, switch it over. It's a little bit wider, as you can see. Yeah, just something to consider depending on your playstyle. And then finally, all I'll say is, if you're playing on controller, you might not need the sight. I have the sight because I play on mouse and keyboard, and it just makes it a lot easier. You could absolutely remove the sight, potentially get the no stock on there. You could also have a little play with the Dragon's Breath rounds. I wouldn't recommend the slug rounds, they're not so good. And again, bolos, they're okay, but you do need to be accurate. I just found the standard rounds were just as effective, to be honest, because it's still a two-shot kill a lot of the time. But you've got a few options to play around with. There you go, you've got your unlock challenges, you've got your verdicts on if it's good, and now you've got your builds. If you're interested in other unlock guides or challenge videos, you'll find them all in one playlist for Season 4 here.